second, everybody. Let me get this set up. YouTube. Oh, also, by the way, if you're not like following my Twitch, you should do that. That'd be cool. That'd be epic. Like, let me check them on my boys. All right, one sec. Let's see. Share. Copy link. Alright, sorry guys, just give me 1 second. Let me find my friend. That's a bunch of people. Where's my friend? Where's my friend? Alright. And boop, and boop. Alright, nice. Alright, so PC, all these PC players who couldn't make it into the World Cup, they're bots, by the way. They're just like, oh, I didn't make it to the World Cup. Look, I'm not by any means like near a pro player, but you know, look, I'm on a console, okay? Look, console needs aim assist, okay? Look. All right, so here's console, right? I got a console. I got 2 little sticks. All right. Okay, so console, obviously I feel like console has better possibilities or potential for building. I'm not that good at building anymore on console since I did swap over to PC, but I can still do like 90s a little bit. Well, anyways, console, I feel like console can build a little bit better than PC. But I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, console needs aim assist. Look, I'm on PC right here. See, I can build, right? But the biggest advantage I have over a console player right now is just aim. Because I have a whole arm to aim with, and a controller player has 2 little tiny joysticks, right? And editing, by the way. I also have a big advantage in editing, because console only has like certain available sensitivities. They can't make it exactly as high as they want, you know? Or the building sensitivity. They can't make it where they just automatically can flick around like this. Like, they can't go slow very accurately, and then just somebody's behind them, boom. Wait, that did not pick up. And just boom. Just flick them instantly, right? They can't just boop. It's pretty weird. Oh. Do I have mouse acceleration on? Really? Anyways, I did not think I had mouse acceleration on. I wonder how I turned that off. Well, anyways, controller, in short, controllers can't flick around like this. They can't do that, right? They can go do at a constant. Here, let me pull my belt out. They can do that, but they're gonna still have to turn around and boom, right? They only have a maximum sensitivity. They can only do as much as their sensitivity allows them to. To a PC player, boop, just pops over there, boom, 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 they're dead, right? And then controller needs aim assist. Okay, here's the actual point of this video. Controller needs aim assist. I've already talked about the little joysticks and whatnot. However, that's not exactly the worst part. I feel the worst part, honestly, is shotgun aim. Like, just like you can still aim on joysticks. It's obviously gonna be way harder, but I still feel like, besides having a scuff controller, you shotgun aim. It's messed up. Because, look, unless you play claw, which can give you carpal tunnel, or scuff controller, look, when I jump, I have to jump and then look around, right? I can't look around while I jump unless I really want to like sacrifice aim. So I can do this, right? I can still look around and jump, but it's just way harder, and it does sacrifice a lot of aim potential. It's not good. Now console needs aim assist. For this, just how this like ties in with console needing aim assist is here, let me plug on my controller again. Like if they have to jump and then flick, which they can't even flick, by the way, like I said before, if they can't flick and they can't aim while they jump, then how are they supposed to compete with a PC that can one flick, right? And also that can jump and aim at the same time, right? It's just so much more difficult. Being a console player in general, because I mean the only difference you have is building, and especially in games such as like Call of Duty, PC even gets balanced differently than consoles. Think about it. Like in Black Ops 4, the Outlaw, I believe, only one-shot kills to the head, and on console, it one-shot kills to the chest and the head. Like, I think almost torso level, actually. I really like doing 180s, they're fun. But anyways, yeah, like in Call of Duty, PC is balanced to where it'd be harder. If Call of Duty was like that on controller, then people wouldn't use snipers at all. They wouldn't use DMRs. They wouldn't use the semi-autos at all. They don't just use the spray guns, and that does happen already, and it's not good. It's not good for the whole like balancing of video games. Like they need to factor in that console and PC players might play together, right? If they're gonna have a cross-platform game, there needs to be aim assist. Rainbow Six Siege doesn't have aim assist. It's easy to aim on it, but the hitboxes are messed up, and it's like it just isn't good. I mean, the game is actually awesome. You guys should all get it if you don't. That sounded like terrible because my name's Rainbow Six is trash. That's a joke. You should all get that game. $15. Go to Walmart, get it on the PlayStation, Xbox store, whatever it's called. Steam, I believe it's on Steam. I know it's at least on the Ubisoft website or some way to install it. But yeah, it's so worth it. Anyways, Rainbow Six Siege doesn't have aim assist, but it also doesn't have cross-platform. You can't just get into a PC lobby if you want. There's no tournaments where... I don't even think there's any tournaments with console players now in Siege. Just because console players can't aim nearly as good. Like, you got Shroud over here, just absolutely just dumping on everybody, just because he can aim. He never uses a console. I don't even know if he's ever used a controller in his life, alright? I don't know much about Shroud. All I know, best player of video games ever, by the way, but like, it's like super difficult. I don't understand how a console player could keep up with a PC player. Like, it's just not possible. There's so much of a higher skill ceiling for PC players, even when consoles have aim assist. But then when all these pro Fortnite players are like, oh, let's give PC aim assist, But, that's, by the way, because Tfue didn't make it into the World Cup solos. I don't believe he did. Please tell me different. But yeah, he tweeted that PC players should have an option for aim assist. I really hope it was satire because, he's crazy. If he thinks that PC players should have aim assist and consoles shouldn't, or consoles should have aim assist as well as PC, like, if all the pros are gonna complain about aim assist, then just get a controller. Like, if it's that good, then they should just get a controller. You know why they don't? Because they know it's not as good, right? Look on PC. I can do clean, crisp, fast, like 180s, Like console players, some console players can do better than me, right? But on console, I can do 180s like this, right? And I can do 90s like that. Block myself half the time. Can't do efficient 90s on console. I've never seen somebody who can do that, right? But on PC, easy. All right, go into a 6-layer link brush, or 4-layer if you do want to call it that, because it's just so much harder for console players. It's I feel like, and they can't have like separate tournaments for console players because one, it'd be too much money on the line, or too much money Fortnite spent for just console and PC just to make it fair between them. And it's still the console player's choice not to play on PC unless they can't afford a PC. It just it just makes so much of a difference. Look, so I can hit 90s on PC, right? I can go boom, 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 go straight into a 6-layer, right? And then on console, I can do some sad 90s. I'm actually going to try to do these, because that's 1, 2, 3, and then go into a 4-layer. You could still shoot it down. I mean, it's still 3 layers no matter what, right? It's still hard to shoot down. But look at this. Would you rather get touched up on by somebody who can do this, right? Like, for somebody who can do that, right? Or somebody who can do this. Place a floor, a stair, floor, wall, stair, right? That it just isn't fair. So you got floor, floor, wall, wall, stair, stair, or stair, stair, wall, wall, floor, floor, against somebody who has 1 layer that can get exploded. I believe this one can be exploded instantly, unless they do something like this. Like, I'm excited. But anyways, it's just so much harder for a controller player. And it really isn't fair for them. And I play on controller. I play controller games and PC, and I can 100% say controller is so much harder to aim on. And it's not even the building part. Like, I mean, controller players can build like this, right? And in the 90s, I mean, I'd say controller players can definitely get like really good at 90s. They're just like 3 buttons, and controller players technically could probably like build better than a PC. Look at this. Look, so controller, instant build. Look, I click it once, boom, it's built, right? But then it's like the old Builder Pro. So on PC, I have to click it, and I have to click my mouse button. But then I do have turbo build, so yeah. Well, anyways, that topic's definitely over. All right, I think we should all be at an understanding that all the PC players who say consoles don't need aim assist, or they should remove aim assist from consoles. I feel like they're all crazy. All right, they're crazy. And I love PC gaming. Okay, console's always gonna feel just right. But I still do like playing on PC. It's so much easier. It's just better. Really, to be honest, it's just better, right? Also, here's my most efficient 180. So you can always do that, right? Not the fastest, but here's my fastest that I've ever learned how to do. You can still jump in them, but you can't kind of swap. You've got, they're not that hard, really. I'm just a bot. So anyways, you can just go boom, 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 boom. You can do stuff like that, right? Or, here's my other fastest 180s. I really like them. You go up and around, like counterclockwise. So I used to do them clockwise, right? And that's just if you want a double ramp. I clockwise them, but counter. Look at this. Oop. And you can keep your momentum when you turn around, right? On a 180, you hit your wall, or on a counter, or on a clockwise. But you don't even build like a wall behind you. You don't even need to. I guess in theory you could just here. Let me show you. I haven't exactly tried it, so it's gonna be my first time ever trying it. But I guess theoretically, I'm gonna just leave them. You could do this. Like, that's just a regular 180, but you could go. So 1, 2, and then bring it over, and then go just like that. I don't like that. I really don't. I mean, you might as well just do the other 90s if you want to do that. But the only bad thing about these really fast 180s is you don't get a ramp above you. So if you're trying to fight for high ground, you don't get a ramp above you. But if you do this, the regular old 180s, you do. So you also, you can even trick them like that and kind of edit. So let it. Pyramid, edit pyramid, boom, tricked. They're tricked and they're dead. Right? I'm really bad at that edit. I don't like it. Anyways. I like that. I like it. I don't like the new like 180s that I've just made up. I really hate them. But I like the old ones. Cause where you just go up. And I guess you could glitch it. Watch this. So you can go all the way up and just kind of get some extra cover. Look, see, you even have like a whole wall here, so you could probably just go for it. Oh, that's nice. You could trick them really good into thinking you're actually fast, but in reality, you're just some bot that messes up every time. That's actually really cool. Look, 1, 2, 3, go for it, boom, boom, boom. Tricked them, double ramp, other 180. Pow. Pow. I like that. I'll try to edit it. Why is it not? I'm clicking the button, okay. I'm clicking the button! There we go. Anyways. I like it. Let's try that one more time. That's actually really good. I guess you gotta be careful to not mess that up. Let's see if I can. Yeah, that's cool. That's like a 90. That's like a really intense 90. Look at this. What? Why will it edit when I don't say to edit, but it won't when I do? So go up, down, around, walk up. So should I jump or should I just walk through? Didn't mean to do that. Now you can glitch if you edit really fast. Look, watch this. So I edited that, which originally, let's just get a better example. Like, let's remove this wall and add that. I'm not a fast editor, so, but look at this. Oh, I need to delete that. That'll make it fall, right? Yeah, nice. So if you're really fast, you can edit it back before it breaks. So it's especially good for tricking them like that. But I'm just, you can see it doesn't break instantly. So you have just a tiny bit of a second there. Okay. Okay, I gotta spam it a little bit. Good. Look at that. I like it. Or you can just edit like that, break it, or you can just put a wall right there and just go like, boot, and then boot. Wait, let me get behind there. Yep, and then just go. So you'll actually have time. Here, let's try that. Here, let me get up here out of the build area. I'm blocking myself up. Let's get up here out of the build area. Let's see this. Okay, so you put a wall like somewhere right there, I'd say. You can probably edit that. And then you go boot. They expect you to mess it up. Boom. I hate when it doesn't build like that. Boom. I like editing like this to kind of freak them out. So you go boom, 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 boom. And then when you're ready to shoot, shoot, and then you edit it back. I like it. I like it. I like it. So, and also when you're like this, it's not good. So what you do is you place pyramid. Okay, so you're running around, you have low ground, right? Then you go through, yeah. You go around right here, right? Then you go, and you swap over to like metal real quick. Boom, pyramid. And they don't get blocked by the pyramid, they just can't build a stair right there. And it really messes them up because, watch this. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, so what they would do is if I didn't put the pyramid there, I'd do this, I'd do that, right? But then all they have to do, build that up there. Edit. Trick me. Boom. Boom. I'm dead. With this, what you can do. Oh, let's get back up there. With this, what you can do, put it on the second to last one, right? So you go over here. That's my second. Boom, boom. Well, they wouldn't be able to do that. I just kind of messed myself up. Or if you do this, you just go, edit, trick them a little bit, and you're back in that little low ground position. They probably drop down to shoot you. Second to last, up, can't place anything, boom. Or you can do it on your last one, and watch this. I think I want this one to be my last. And then you can edit like that, or like that if you don't like, you know, dying. And then you just go boom, boom, boom. They have high ground. They try to build up. Pow, shoot them. Pow, shoot them. Edit. Don't fail them. What I like to do is I like to do these. Just kind of mess with them. And then just boot. And then just kind of randomly do stuff. They don't know when I'm going to edit. Or when I'm actually going to be able to edit. Whoa, what just happened? It didn't let me build. Oh yeah, my controller got disconnected or something. So, also what I like to do is, it's actually pretty common, but here, let's walk through it. So I run up, and I place like a pyramid right there. Do a 180. Always 180s, no 90s. No 90s when you do that. Why would anybody do 90s like that? Anyways. So you're kind of just low ground warrior. They start running up, and you do this. But if you did 290s, you'd get high ground, right? You're too high up for a shotgun shot now. They can camp right there. You have to drop down or edit. And they have the cover of your own pyramid. And they've probably already broken through it now. Right? So, you only do a 180. So you go boom, boom. Oh, that's right. So, you go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Pyramid 180, and then now you can actually edit the pyramid. Drop yourself down, boom, dead. Alright, also, right after you edit something, like the second after you edit it, right? Especially like a door and a wall, or a wall and a ramp. I don't know about floors. Yeah, not floors and not pyramids, because they have the most health. I don't think ramps work either. Yeah, floors, ramps, and pyramid. Wait, ramps work, don't they? No, ramps don't work. So it's just cone. No. Oh, so it's just walls. 84, 84, 84, 84. What do these have? 90. But I just want that. Oh wait, what do they have after you edit them? 47. Okay, so apparently you can just edit, right? And then you go boop, boop, one tap. But you gotta be fast, I guess. So maybe you pull out your pickaxe first, and then you just go boop, boop. What? How does that work? Huh. Anyways. Yeah. Console players need aim assist. Completely, I've been off topic this whole stream, but it doesn't really matter, because all my streams are off topic anyways. They're garbage. But yeah. So let's talk about my keybinds and a PC like experience. I've already made a video on both of those, but I feel like they're kind of, you know, like this is like I've basically finished my first week on PC. Only 60 frames per second because consoles are locked at that. I wonder why, because they can very easily get above 60 frames. Huh. Never really wondered that, huh? But like when you play with people or against people with what 100 something to 200 like 40 frames a second, sometimes like even up to 400 if they have a really good PC, it just doesn't seem fair. And I should be playing on a PC, but I'm actually just playing on a console, PlayStation, by the way, PlayStation 4 Pro. So that, I feel like the PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One like X and stuff could easily, like constantly, very consistent, over 60 frames per second if Epic added that, but it wouldn't be fair for the other console players, like the Xbox One, especially the original Xbox One. It hasn't been looking too good on games recently. The original like PS4 and PS4 Slim also probably couldn't get solid like 60 FPS. They can barely get solid 60 frames per second in Fortnite anyways, right? I can't imagine trying to get them above that 60 frames per second. I'd be happy with like 90, honestly. I've seen it go up to 70 when it's locked at 60. I don't know how that works, but you know. But for years, actually ever since the PS4 Pro release, PS4 users have been asking for like different lobbies, especially in like Battlefield and Battlefield games, right? So if you play Conquest and Battlefield, PS4 Pro and Xbox One X are gonna be getting like very, very consistent 60 frames per second. But Battlefield is very unoptimized for consoles. So on the original PS4s, you're gonna get like 30 and 40, sometimes down to even like 10 or 20 frames, and that's terrible. It really is bad. So that actually is the reason that I got PS4 Pro, because I play Battlefield a lot, and I'm tired of getting like 30 frames per second on those games. It's not fair for the other console users. It really isn't fair. We just need like all the consoles. If somebody's using a PS4 Pro, right? We need either different lobbies, or like I don't feel like it's different lobbies, because PC, that would mean they'd give different lobbies. and all the players could lock themselves down to 60 frames per second and play with a bunch of console mouse and keyboards, which are obviously like, you're either like rich if you bought a PC that can go to 400 frames per second, or you're making money off of it and you're actually like really good. A lot of times it is the latter. So all these like console 60 frames per second people are going to be up against people who usually play 400 something, and they're in 400 frames per second. There's so much more to improve. You're able to improve so much easier and faster because everything's so smooth, especially on like a 144 hertz monitor, or 240. I believe 240 is the like most people have either a 60, 144, or 240. It really just, it's weird. It's right. It's not right. It's not right. For a battle royale game to be like giving yourselves different lobbies. Now in Battlefield, it's basically needed that they should start giving PS4 Pro lobbies and Xbox One X lobbies into different ones than Xbox One, Xbox One S, PS4, PS4 Slim, whatever other like consoles that released before them could. Okay, it's not fair for those consoles to be going up against somebody with a higher frame rate, because higher frame rates equals one, better accuracy, better potential for better accuracy, may I say, and like, you know, it's just smoother, more visually pleasing, and I can't concentrate. I can't lock on to somebody if I'm on 20 frames, because my video is so choppy that I can barely even see what I'm doing. Right? So, I feel like the whole consoles need to be on different lobbies, whatever debate is just, I do feel like it's something that Epic Games should consider. Like, especially in the large team games, maybe the survival, like, battle royale part wouldn't be necessarily, like, shouldn't be a part, because, I don't know, I feel like the large team games, though, they are especially laggy, and also the final circles of any game mode, actually, they're very, like, laggy. They're very laggy for players of the consoles I've mentioned, besides the newer, more, I guess you could say, upgraded. It's not, it's like weird, isn't it? I haven't really been paying attention to what I've been doing in the game. I haven't really been watching either. I've just been talking. So if I do something like really stupid, or just constantly like fall down like what I just did, then that's why I'm not concentrating on my game, because I have, this is not background gameplay, this is unedited, like real time. There's a reason I'm live streaming it, you know? Play some video games, talk to some people, right? Speaking of talking to some people, let's see who's online. 1 second, everybody. I might grind Black Ops 3 later, sorry. No, nobody's on. Let's go on Fortnite, who's on. I hope I don't box anybody on accident. Okay, anyway. Yeah. Let's try some new 90s. Let's try some in Mongrel's new 90s. I believe they're like that. No, they used to be like something on the lines of this. I never could do those. He's so mechanically gifted. He's not the smartest player, right? I mean, he's a very smart player. He's not by any means, like, he's not even close to the smartest in game sense. He's just, like, so good at, he's so mechanically good. He's born just good. He has a good reaction time. He's got good, like, edits. He can aim good. He can still make those small adjustments if need be. He's just all around one of the best players probably in video games since, like, Shroud or let's see, who else is good at video games besides Shroud? Like, nobody's on Shroud's level. I feel like nobody can even compete with him at this point. Like, you got Skadoodle, which is, I believe his old CSGO partner. I like CSGO a lot, by the way. It's fun. But ever since it got free, there's been so many hackers online. I haven't been playing it much. I don't think that... I think Skadoodle's insane at video games. But I feel like nobody can be on Shroud's level. He's so smart, and he's as, if not more, mechanically gifted than like Mongraal, right? He can aim better than Mongraal, but he can also, like, he can think good, you know? So, nobody can contest Shroud anymore. Like, used to, in CSGO days, I guess maybe a little bit, but he just knows how to play every game. Especially like Rainbow Six Siege. He just started playing it. And I don't even want to know what level he is. And he already hit Diamond. I don't know if he got carried or not, but I don't doubt he got carried a bit though. But then again, he knew by like level 40 where every single room is. I did not know that, or what the rooms were called by any means, till like level what, like 70 or 80. Like, at all. I knew nothing about them, except for on, like, the map house. So, being a professional Siege player would be hard, by the way. I'm just saying. Saying a little bit. Oh no, I did not mean to break that, but I'm gonna break it anyways. Well, I guess that's all I had to say. I'm gonna end streaming, and I am going to see you all later. Goodbye. If this will turn off, that'd be awesome.